Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah, wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man wala wa ba'd. Then we gonna wait a few minutes as always while we wait for the people to come in the room as well as the link to upload and for me to check the sound. Inshallah ta'ala. We'll begin here in just a moment. We've reached Ayat al-Kursi. Ayat number 255 from Surah Al-Baqarah. Nabda. Let's begin. Allah Azza wa Jalla says after A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim, He says Allahu la ilaha illahu. La ilaha illahu. There is no deity, there is no God, there is no deity, nothing worthy of worship, something, and ilah is something that is worshipped. And there's nothing that is worshipped, there's nothing worthy of worship illa except huwa, him. Al-Hayy, the ever-living, Al-Qayyum, the self-subsisting, or the sustainer and protector, as it says here. He is self-subsisting, he doesn't need anything, and everything needs him. That's the meaning of Qayyum. He in himself doesn't need anything, and everything else needs him. La is a negation. Ta'khudh, to take or overtake. Who, nothing takes him or overtakes him. Sinatun, sina is slumber, like you start to get tired, right? Wala naum, nor sleep. This sina, which comes before sleep, this tiredness and weariness, wala naum, nor sleep. Lahu, to him, belongs to him, for him. Ma is what? Fis samawati, in the heavens. Wa ma, and what? Fil ard, is on the earth. As we can see, fi here does not mean in the earth. It means on the earth. Man, who, that is the one. Alladhi, who is the one who, or who is that will, or who is the one who? Yashfa'u. Yes, that is the possessor. That is the possessor, the one who, or like this. Man dhalladhi, who is the one who? Yashfa'u, will intercede. He can intercede. Yashfa'u. Indahu, with him. Illa, except. Be, with. Idhn, permission. Idhnihi, his permission. Ya'lamu, he knows. Ma, what? Baina is between. Aydihim, what is between their hands, what is in front of them. Wa ma, and what? Khalfahum, is after them. Wala yuhituna, wala, wa, and then la is a negation. Yuhit, to encompass, to surround. La yuhituna, they can never encompass bishay, anything. Min ilmihi, from his knowledge. Illa, except. bima, except with what, or except of what, sha'a, he willed. You can never know anything except what he willed. Wasi'a, wasi'a is to extend, as we said. Wasi', Allah extends, right? He spreads out. Wasi', a room which is wasi', it's a spacious room. Wasi'a kursiyuhu, kursiyuhu, his kursi, his, here it says chair, but his footstool. His footstool. The arsh is the throne, and the kursi is, as Ibn Abbas says, Mawdi al-Qadamain, the place of the 2 feet, the footstool. Wasi'a kursiyuhu, kursiyuhu, his kursi, his footstool, extends, spreads out, as-samawati wal-ard, over the heavens and the earth. Wala ya'uduhu, wa and la negation, ya'udu, to make weary. Ya'udu, make weary. Wala ya'uduhu, and it does not make him weary. Hifdhuhuma, hifdh, like protecting, guarding, as we said, hafidhu ala salawat. Hafidhu ala salawat, guard, protect, watch over, make sure you're praying. Hifdhuhuma, huma here referring to as-samawati wal ard, the heavens and the earth. His guarding them, his protecting them, his keeping them in motion in the way that they are. La ya'uduhu, it does not make him weary, does not make him tired. Wa huwa, and he is al-ali al-azim. He is al-ali, the most high, al-azim, the most great. La, no, doesn't have a, it doesn't have a ada ya'udu. Yeah, but we didn't have that. We don't have a ayn ya'uduhu with a hamza. Not ya'udu, ya'udu. Ada ya'udu is to return, but I don't know why that's being asked right now. La ikraha, la, there is no compulsion. Ikraha, ikrah is compulsion, to force someone. Fiddin, in the religion, there's no compulsion in the religion. Qad, indeed, verily, tabayyana, to become clear, to become distinct, to become manifest. Ar-rushdu, ar-rushdu is the right way, the right path. Min al-ghay, min, from, the right path has become clear and distinct. Min, from, al-ghay, al-ghay, the wrong path. Faman yakfur, so whoever disbelieves. Fa, so, then, hence, therefore. Men, whoever yakfur, whoever disbelieves. Bit-taghut, he disbelieves in the taghut, the oppressive false deities, right? Those taghut, anything that's worshipped besides Allah and is pleased with it. So Isa alayhi salam is worshipped besides Allah, but he is not pleased with it. He is not a taghut. But those things that are worshipped besides Allah and are pleased with it, taghut. Wa yu'min, wa man yakfur bit taghut, wa yu'min billah, and they believe in Allah. Faqad, then indeed, istamsaka, and we had this word before, imsak, to withhold. Istamsaka, he has held on, but we add a seen in the ta here. Imsak, meme, seen, kaf. But istamsaka, to take hold of something. Faqad istamsaka, He has taken hold. And it's like a stronghold here. Bil urwa. Al urwa is here a hand. Like an urwa could be the rail going down the side of the stairs. The urwa, the handhold, a knob, a handle, a rail. Al-wuthqa, al-wuthqa, firm, the firm handhold. فَمَنِ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى. And so whoever takes hold, then he is indeed taken hold of the firm handhold. La, there is no infisam. Fisam. No breaking of this. Infisam, no breaking. There's no breaking laha of it or for it, meaning this handhold. You cannot break this handhold. Wallahu, and Allah is Sami' Alim. Allah is all hearing, all knowing. Allahu, Allah is Wali. He is the guardian, the protector. He's the Wali. Sometimes it's translated as friend. Awliya of Allah. Awliya, the plural of Wali. He is the Wali. Alladhina amanu. He's the guardian of those who believe. He's the protector, the friend. Right? Yukhrijuhum. Yukhrij, he takes out. Not yakhruj, he goes out. But yukhrij, he takes out. He extracts. He brings hum. He brings them out. Min, from al-dhulumat. Al-dhulumat, the plural of dhulm. Dhulumat, darknesses. Ila nur. He brings them out from the darknesses. And this should be an ES, but I understand why, because in English we don't say that. But the types of darknesses are many, while the types of guidance is one. And nur is singular, while dhulumat is plural. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, and those who disbelieve, awliya'uhum, their guardians, their protectors. At-taghut, are false deities. At-taghut, they're false deities. Yukhrijunahum, they take them out. They get them out, min nur, from the light, ila dhulumat, to the darknesses. Ulaika, those, ashab, are the companions, the dwellers, an-nar, of the fire. Whom they, fiha, in it, khalidun, will be there forever. They're going to be there forever. Khalid is a noun. Khalidun are nouns. They are going to be those who are in there forever. Alam tara, is a question, lam is a negation, tara, did you not see, have you not seen, illa alladhina, have you not looked at, alam tara, have you not looked at, illa alladhi, at the one who, at him who, hajja Ibrahim. Hajja is not hajj, it's not to make hajj. Hajja, meaning from the root hujja, right? Of the root of hujja, to make an argument, to make a dispute, to try to prove Ibrahim, to try to disprove, or however you want to call it. It's related to hujja. He's hajja, he's disputing. If you not see him who, the one who makes hajj, he hajja bait. Right? Hajja. This one, hajja, with an alif, meaning to argue, to dispute. He disputed with Ibrahim, fi rabbihi, regarding his Lord, about his Lord. And atahu, that he should, atahu Allah, that Allah should have given him. Atahu, that Allah should have given him. Al-mulk, the kingdom. If you were, if Allah was really this and I'm really wrong and you're really a prophet, then Allah should have given you the kingdom. Or no, because here, I'm sorry, because Allah gave him the kingdom, meaning the one who he's disputing with. I'm sorry. I said should. That's my fault. And atahu Allahu al-mulk. So Allah gave him the kingdom, this one that he's arguing with Ibrahim. I'm sorry. Got ahead of myself. Allah had given him the kingdom. And atahu Allahu al-mulk. إذ قال Ibrahimu. When قال. He said, Ibrahim, when Ibrahim said, Rabbi, my Lord, alladhi is the one, yuhyi, right? Yuhyi, he gives life. Well, you meet, and he gives death. He causes death. Qala, he said, Ana uhyi, I give life. Wa umit, and I cause death. Qala Ibrahim said, fa inna Allah, then indeed Allah. Now notice that Ibrahim doesn't bother arguing with things that there's no need to argue with. So Allah gave me a kingdom. Ibrahim didn't say, yeah, but he gives the kingdom to whom he wills, and those to whom he loves, and those whom he don't love. Richness isn't a sign. No, he said, okay, my Lord gives life and death. Okay, you got the kingdom, I don't. There's no argument there. No need to argue that. That's not a sign of truthfulness, though. But let's talk about what is, right? My Lord gives life and death. So he's in charge. He's the king. He's in charge of prisoners. He causes some to live and some to die. Ana uhyi wa umit. I give life and I cause death. Qala Ibrahim. Ibrahim said, fa inna Allah, then indeed Allah, ya'ti. He brings, he comes. Bishams, he comes with the sun, min al-mashriq, from the east. He brings the sun from the east. Fati, then you come with it. You bring biha, with it, bring it the sun, min al-maghrib. You cause it to come up from the west. Fa, so, buhita. Buhita, he was defeated. So he was defeated. He was confounded. He was overcame in argument. Alladhi kafara, the one who disbelieved. The one who disbelieved said, I can't do that. Alladhi kafara buhita, he was confounded or defeated. Wallahu, and Allah, la yahdi, la negation, yahdi, he does not guide. Al-qawm, the people, al-zalimin, he does not guide the wrongdoing people, those people who oppress themselves and others. Any questions? Oh, what does oh go back to? Like, have you not seen, right? Kalladhi, or like the one. Kalladhi, like alladhi, the one. Marra, he passed. Marra yamurru, to pass by something. Marra ala qaryatin, he passed by a town. A qarya. Right? Wahiya, and it. Khawiyatun, it had tumbled. It had tumbled in. It had, let's see a better word for khawiya, or not a better word, but another word. Yeah, it was empty. It had become desolate, right? Because this word khawiya is also used towards plants, like in Surah Al-Kahf, when plants become, the crops grow, and then they become khawiya ala urushiha, right? Here it says tumbled in on its roofs, right? Khawiya here can mean empty and desolate and a wasteland. And the same thing when the plants become dead and brown after they were alive. Khawiyatun, they had tumbled ala, upon urushiha, urush, ain, ra, sheen, like the word arsh, decomposed, destroyed, desolate. Yeah, all these things, inshallah. Barren, right? Yeah. Qala, he said, anna, how? Anna is like kaif. Anna, how? Yuhyi, hadihi Allah. Yuhyi, how is Allah going to give life? Hadihi, to this qarya. Ba'da, after motiha, after its death. Motiha, mot, death, ha, referring back to the qarya. فأماته so amata, yumitu. Amata is the past tense. Yumitu is the present tense. Yumitu, he causes death. Amata, he caused him to die. Allah caused him, this man, right? Caused him to die. Allah caused him to die. Miyata, 100 100 years. Is similar to sana, years. Thumma, then ba'atha, he raised him. He resurrected who? Him. Qal, he said, or he asked. Allah Azza wa Jal, he's asking here. He said, Kem, how long? Labitha. Labitha, from labitha, yalbathu, to remain, to stay somewhere. Kem labitha, how long were you there? How long did you remain like you just are before I resurrected you? How long were you dead? Kem labitha, how long did you remain dead? Qala, he said, labithtu, I remained, yawman, a day, o ba'da yawm, or ba'da, part, some of, yawm. I was only dead for a day or part of a day. I was only in that state for a short time. Qala, he said, Allah Azza wa Jal, bel, nay, rather, labithta, you remained, miyata amin, 100 years. Fanzur, so look, take a look, you, then look. Unzur, look. Ila, at ta'amika, at your food. Ta'amika, wa sharabika, wa sharab, your drink. Sharabika, your drink. Lam yatasanna, lam yatasanna. Yatasanna is to get old. Yatasanna, to grow, to get years. Like we said, am and sanna, similar, year. Lam yatasanna, they did not change. They did not get old. Wanzur, and look, ila himarika, at your donkey. Himar, donkey. Wa, and this lamb is a so that naj'ala wali naj'ala, and that we have made you, naj'alaka, we have made you ayatan linnas, ayatin, a sign for the people. Then he says, wanzur, look at, wanzur ila, look at, al-idham, the bones. Kayfa, how, nunshizuha, kayfa nunshizuha, nunshiz, from ni, nun, sheen, zay, nun, sheen, zay, to bring together. Nunshizuha, nunshizuha, referring to the al-idham. We put them together. We bring them together. Thumma naksuha. Thumma, then naksu. We had this word before, right? Kisyan, kaso, naksu. Then we clothe them, the idham. Lahman, with flesh. Falamma, so when, tabayyana, it becomes clear, lahu, to him. So when it became clear, tabayyana, when it became clear, lahu, to him, qala, he said, a'lamu, I know, anna Allah, that Allah, ala kulli, over everything, ala kulli shay, over everything, qadir, is powerful, capable. Imam al-Shawkani, rahimahullah ta'ala, in his tafsir, he says that these bones that are brought together are the bones of the man that Allah resurrected, as if he resurrected his head first, told him look at his food, his drink, and then his donkey, and then started bringing his bones and covering them with flesh right in front of him. It wasn't the donkey. And he says this because he says, وَانظُرْ إِلَى طَعَامِكَ وَشَرَابِكَ لَمْ يَتَسَنَّ. Look at your food and your drink. It didn't grow old. It didn't change. It didn't, وَانظُرْ إِلَى حِمَارِكَ. And look at your donkey. وَلِنَجْعَلَكَ آيَةً لِلنَّاسِ. And we're going to make you an ayat for the people. So look at your donkey as if it hadn't died either after 100 years. وَانظُرْ إِلَى الْعِظَامِ. Then look at the bones. Not the bones of the donkey, but نَجْعَلَكَ. We're going to make you a sign. And Allah knows best. وَإِذْ. And when قَالَ. He said. Ibrahim. When Ibrahim said, Rabbi, my Lord. Arani. Arani. Ari means show me. Arini. Show me. Kayfa. How. Tuhyi. You give life. Al-mawta. To the dead. Qala. He said. Is asking a question. Walam. Lam is a negation. And do you not believe? Tu'min. Tu'min. You believe. Lam tu'min. You do not believe. Wala tu'min. And you don't believe. And then a question. And do you not believe? Qala. He said. Bela. Yes. Of course. Walakin. But. However. Li. In order to. Yatma'inna. Yatma'inna. To satisfy. To bring some tranquility and calmness. Some surety. Qalbi. To my heart. Qalbi. My heart. Qala. Allah Azza wa Jal. He said. Fakhudh. Then. Then. Khudh. Take. Take. A real taking. Right? A real taking. Arba'ata. Take 4. Min at-tayr. 4 of the birds. Take 4 of the birds. 4 birds. Fa. And. Surhunna. Fasur. Hunna. What's the word? Sur. Here. It says incline them. Cause them to incline. Fasurhunna ilayk. Cause them to incline to yourself. Basically, call them to you. Let's see what they translated that up here. Take forward, cause them to incline to you. Yeah. Cause them to incline towards you. Meaning, call them towards you. Or call fasurhunna, meaning to teach them to come to you. Basically, like when you train a bird. Fasurhunna. So cause them to come or to incline ilayk, to you, to yourself. Thumma, then, ij'al, then place ala, upon, kulli, every jabal. Now, it didn't say slaughter them here, but that's what he has to do. He has to slaughter them and cut them up into pieces. Then place ala kulli jabalin, upon every jabal, upon every mountain, on every hill, min hunna, juz'an, from them, juz'an, a portion of them. Take some of those birds, different portions of different birds, and place them on different hills. Not only is this, we got just say 4 hills. We didn't put one bird on one hill, one bird on one hill, one bird on one hill cut up. No, we put a wing from one bird, a leg from one bird, a head from one bird on one hill, and a wing and a leg from 3-4 different birds on another hill, like this. Thumma, then, ud'u, then call. Ud'u, call. Hunna, call them. Call the birds. Ya'tinaka. 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 They're going to come to you. Ya'ti. Ya'teen. They're going to come to you. Ka. Sa'yan. Hastily. Hastily. Those birds that you cut up and mixed up their pieces and put them up. Ya'tinaka. They're going to come to you. Sa'yan. Hastily. Hastily. Wa'lam. And know. And Allah, that Allah, Aziz, is Almighty, Hakim, wise. Anytime there's a question, just ask, y'all. Mathal, the example, alladhina, of those, yunfiquna, they spend, yunfiquna, they spend, amwal, their plural of mal, amwal, their wealth, amwalahum, their wealth, fi sabilillah, in the way of Allah. Ka is like a mathal, the example, habbatin, of a grain, a seed, right? Ambatat, ambatat, it grew. Ambatat, it grew, or it grows, because it's an example. Sab'a, 7 sanabila. Sanabila are ears, like ears of corn. It grows 7. Sab'a ambatat. Sab'a sanabila. Sanabila, ears. I'm not sure if like on wheat, I don't know, farming like that in Arabic, but like when you have wheat, I don't know. And then you got like little stuff here. Maybe this is a sunbul. I don't know. Sanabila. Fi kulli, in every sumbula, in every ear. Sumbula, the singular of sanabil. Miyatu habbatin. On every ear, 100 grains. So if it's corn, every ear of corn has 100 grains. If it's wheat, then every one of these is going to have 100 seeds, right? 100 grains on it. Wallahu, and Allah, yudha'ifu, He multiplies. He multiplies. He gives an increase. Liman yasha, to whoever He wills. Wallahu, and Allah is wasi'. There's our word, wasi'. Here it says munificent, but we don't use that in English, right? At least I don't. Munificent. He is, His bounty is expansive, right? He Himself is expansive. Alim. He is wasi'. Alim, all-knowing. Alladhina, those who, yunfiquna, they spend, amwalahum, their wealth, fi sabilillah, in the way of Allah. Thumma, and then, la, negation, yutbi'una, to follow up. Yutbi'una, they follow up. Ma, what? Anfaqu, what they spent. Anfaqu, yunfiquna, plural, present. Anfaqu, spent in the past. They do not, yutbi'una, they do not follow up. Ma anfaqu, what they spent. Mennen, here is to remind of your generosity. Allah is Al-Manan. Allah gives us hearing and sight and speech. He gives us health. He gives us wealth. He gives us provisions. And then He reminds us of it so that we worship Him. Right? So that we worship Him and are thankful to Him. This is fine. But He's Allah, Al-Manan. You cannot be Al-Manan. You cannot be someone who says, hey, man, when you were in trouble last year, I'm the one who bailed you out. When you needed a ride, I gave you a ride. Man, I did that. That's Al-Manan. That's Manan. That is reminding of generosity. For those familiar with Surah Al-Hujurat, at the end of it, that talks about this. They remind you of the generosity of their Islam. Like, we were Muslims, we helped you. Right? Say, don't remind me of generosity of Islam. Rather, Allah was generous to you by giving you Iman, if you're truthful. Wala adhan. Wala, nor adha, nor giving any harm or injury. Lahum, for them. No, we'll stop there for a second. Nor giving any harm. You don't do any, you're not reminding them, nor are you harming them. By reminding them or following up with what you did and then you try to take something from them or whatever. So you don't remind them and you don't cause harm to them. Those who spend and do not follow up. لا يتبعون ما أنفقوا منا ولا أذى. They don't follow up what they spent, reminding about it nor harming others with it. Lahum, for them, ajruhum is their reward. Inda rabbihim, inda with rabbihim, with their Lord. Wala khawfun, and there will be no fear for alayhim, upon them, for what's going to happen in the future. Wala hum yahzanun, and they shall not grieve about what happened in the past. Qawlun, a word, a statement, ma'ruf, kind, a kind word. Wa maghfiratun, and forgiveness. Khayrun is better. These two things are better. Qawlun ma'ruf wa maghfirah. Khayrun are better. Min sadaqatin, than a charity yatba'uha, which follows it, adhan, which hurt, injury, harm follows it. A sadaqah in which you harm or follow it up with harm or injury or hurt. Wallahu, and Allah is ghani. He is all sufficient. Halim, forbearing. Meaning he can take revenge, but he is patient. He has the ability, but he withholds. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, la tubtilu, do not render vain, batil, something vain, nullify, void. La tubtilu, do not render vain, sadaqatikum, your charities, sadaqat, plural, your charities. Do not render your sadaqat vain. Bilman, with reminders or by reminders. Wal adha, and harm, causing injury or harm or hurt. Kalladhi, like the one who yunfiqu, he spends his wealth. Yunfiqu, he spends malahu, his wealth. Ri'a'an, ri'a, we know the word riya, to be seen, right? Riya, to be seen, and nas, to be seen of men. Wala yu'minu, and he does not believe billah, in Allah, wal yawmil akhir. Rather, he only spends ri'a'an nas, in order that the people see him. فَمَثَلُهُ, so his example, so then, therefore, methal, example, mathaluhu, his example, kamathali is like the example, Safwan. Safwan is a smooth rock. Safwan is a smooth rock. Alayhi, upon it, turab, is dirt, dust. فَأَصَابَهُ, then asaba, it struck it. We talked about this word before. Sawab, yusib, to hit it, to get it right. فَأَصَابَهُ, so it fell on it. It landed on it. وَابِل, وَابِل, a heavy rain. A heavy rain fell on this smooth rock that had some dirt or dust on it. فَتَرَكَهُ, so taraka, left it. He left it, meaning this wabil, this rain, heavy rain, left who? Left it, meaning this Safwan. So the heavy rain left it. Saldan. Salda, meaning bare, without anything on it, just the rock. The dirt is gone. Saldan, bare. Versus a rough rock with some dirt and rain. Maybe when the rain falls on it, there's still, little puddles in the holes, and there's still some dirt there. But the Safwan is smooth rock. Right? No. La yaqdiruna. La, negation. Yaqdiruna. From qadr. They have no control. They are not capable. They are not able. Ala shay. On over anything. Mimma. From what? Of what? Kasabu. They earned. Right? They have no control over anything of what they earned. La yaqdiruna ala shay'in mimma kasabu. So they did some sadaqah. They put some dirt on there, but then Allah caused the rain to come down and wipe it out. Wallahu, and Allah la yahdi, does not guide al-qawm, the people, al-kafirin, the disbelieving people. وَمَثَلُ, alhamdulillah, we have a lot of examples today. وَمَثَلُ, and the likeness, the example, الَّذِينَ, of those, يُنْفِقُونَ, who spend, أَمْوَالَهُم, their wealth, ibtigha'a, we had this word, ibtigha'a, seeking, mardatillah, the pleasure of Allah, mardat, like rida, radiyallahu anhu, mardatillah, the pleasure of Allah, وَتَثْبِيتًا, and they do so, تَثْبِيتًا, strengthening, in order to strengthen, min anfusihim, in order to strengthen their souls. They do so in order to strengthen. When you give sadaqah, you feel good. Your soul feels good. When you do it for Allah. كَمَثَلِ, it's like the example, jannatin, of a garden. Of a garden. Be on rabwa. Rabwatin, on a hill. Asabaha, it fell on it. It came down on it. It landed on it. Wabil, this heavy rain. Fa, so, atat, it came with. Right? And here we'll see the word yield. Ukulaha, ukul, it's food. So this garden, it's on a hill, meaning the water's up there. The water's going to hit it. And then this heavy rain. So then it came with its stuff that's eaten. It yielded its harvest. Da'fain, double. Double its harvest. Double its food. Ukul. From the word akala yakulu, the thing that you eat. It doubled what you eat, what is eaten, its harvest. Fa'in, and if, so if, lam. So if lam yusibha, if it does not fall on it, wabil, if this heavy rain does not fall on it, does not hit it, does not land on it, fatallun, then a light rain, tal, a light rain. And at least there will be a light rain to fall on it. Wallahu, meaning you at least get what you put in your sadaqah. Wallahu, and Allah, bima ta'maluna, is with what? Ta'maluna, with what you do. Basir, seeing. All seeing. Is a question. Yawaddu. Wadda yawaddu. We've had this word early on. Yawaddu. To wish, to want. Ahadukum. Any of you. Does any of you wish? Would any of you wish? And takuna. That it be. Lahu. For him. Jannah. This is why the ta is there. Because of Jannah. Does any of you wish that there would be a garden? Jannatun. Lahu. For him. Min from nakhil. Nakhil are date palms. Min nakhil, from date palms. Wa a'nab, and grapes. Grapes, a'nab, inab, a'nab, grapes. Tajri, flowing, running. Min tahtiha, running beneath it. Beneath this garden. Min tahtiha. Al-anhar, rivers running, are flowing beneath it. Lahu, for him. Fiha, in it. Min kulli, from every thamarat, every type of fruits. Thamarat. Wa asabahu. Here, this word means to strike, to hit, to land on something. Wa asabahu. Then it hit him, or it overtook him, it struck him. Al-kibar. Not kibr with a sukoon, which would be arrogance, but kibar, here, old age. Walahu. So you have this garden, you have dates, and you have grapes, and you have rivers flowing in it with all types of fruits. And then you get old. وَأَصَابَهُ الْكِبَرُ وَلَهُ ذُرِّيَّةٌ. But he has offspring. He has children. Du'afa, weak. فَأَصَابَهَا. So then it is struck. Meaning this ha going back to the Jannah, the garden. فَأَصَابَهَا. Then it is struck. إِعْصَارٌ. By a storm. I'sar, a whirlwind, a storm. Fihi nar. In it is a fire. Fihi, in it, meaning this i'sar is nar, is a fire. Fahtarakat. So it was all burnt up. Fahtarakat. The Jannah, ihtarakat. The Jannah was burnt up. Kadharika. Likewise. Yubayyin Allah. Allah clarifies. He makes clear. He makes manifest. Lakum, for you. Al-Āyat. The signs. La'allakum. Perhaps you. Maybe you. Tatafakkarun. Perhaps you will give some reflection. You will give some thought. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. O you who believe. Anfiqu. Spend. Min tayyibat. Spend from the good things. From the ma kasabtum. Ma kasabtum. What you have earned. Kasabtum. What you have earned. Not from robbing banks in order to, build a masjid. Spend from the good things. At-tayyibat. Wa mimma. And from what? Akhrajna. What we have brought out. What we have extracted. Lakum. For you. It is produced. It produced from the earth. You brought it out from the earth. Min al-ard. From the earth. Wala tayammamu. Tayammum here means to tayammamu here means to aim, to have an intention. Al-khabith. Khabith is evil, bad things. Like we seek refuge from the khubuth wal khaba'ith before using the bathroom. Those evil, bad jinn. Khabith, those bad things. Wala tayammamu al-khabith. Do not aim at, do not intend bad things. Minhu. From it. Tunfiqun. Right? From it you spend bad things, from bad things, like we said, robbing banks, drugs, riba, right? Stealing from companies or whatever. Walastum, and lastum is a negation. You are not. Bi akhidhihi. Why you would not take it. You wouldn't want someone giving you this bad stuff. Walastum, and you are not bi akhidhihi. Akhidh, a taker. You are not akhidhina, takers. Akhidhihi, the noon is dropped because of the ha. Right? Akhidhihi, you are not takers of it. Except and that tughmidu, that you overlook the defects fihi, in it. Tughmidu, you overlook fihi, in it. Wa'lamu, and know, and Allah, that Allah is ghani, he is rich, he is self-sufficient, and everyone needs him. Hamid, worthy of praise. Here, let's look at what they said here to make sense of how we translated it word for word. Oh, you believe, spend of the good things which you have legally earned, and of that which we have produced from the earth for you, and do not aim at that which is bad to spend from it, though you would not accept it, except if you close your eyes and tolerate it, and know that Allah is rich, free of all needs, worthy of all praise. You would not. Walastum bi akhidhihi. You would not take this money. Illa, except and tughmidu fihi, that you would overlook the fact that it's coming from bad things. You have to close your eyes. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me where it came from. If you knew, you wouldn't take it. Prostitution, drugs, whatever. Ash-shaytanu, shaitan, ya'idu. Ya'idu here means to promise. Wa'ada ya'idu. He promises, he promises you. Al-faqr. He promises you faqr, poverty. Like faqir, fuqara. He promises you, ya'idukum al-faqr. Wa ya'muru, and he orders, he orders you bil-fahsha. He orders you with indecency, with foul things. Wallahu, and Allah, ya'idukum, and Allah promises you maghfiratan minhu. He promises you maghfirah. He promises you forgiveness minhu, from him. Wa fadlan, and a bounty, and a virtue, and a grace. Wallahu, and Allah, wasi'un, he is generous, he is spread out, alim, all-knowing. Yu'ti, he gives, he comes with al-hikmah, he gives wisdom, men yasha, to whom he wills. Wa men, and whoever, yu'ta, whoever is given, whoever is granted, not that he gives or grants, but he is, it's passive. Yu'ta, he is given, he is granted al-hikmah. Faqad, then indeed, utiya, he was given khayran, good, kathiran, in abundance, abundant good. Wama, wa, and is a negation. Yadhakkaru, to remember, and no one remembers. Illa, except ulul albab. Ulu, the people of understanding. Ulu, the people of albab. Wama, and what anfaqtum, and what you spent, whatever you spend, min nafaqatin, from your spendings or from spendings. Oh, nadartum, or nadartum, nadara, to vow, to make an oath. Oh, nadartum, min nadrin, or you vowed from your vows, meaning whatever you spent from what you spend things on, or you made a vow to spend, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, then indeed Allah, يَعْلَمُهُ, Indeed, Allah knows it. Ya'lamu, He knows who? He knows it. He knows what? This who goes back to what? Right? What you spend. Or nadar. وَمَا, and there is not لِلظَّالِمِينَ, for the wrongdoers, min ansar. There are not any helpers. Ansar, for the wrongdoers. In, if, tubdu, from ba, dal, wow. Tubdu. If you make it clear, if you declare. Badu, to make clear. Tubdu, if you make it clear. If you declare a sadaqat. If you announce your charity. Fa, then ni'imma, he. Then ni'imma, from like the word ni'ma. Fa ni'imma, then it's good, it's fine. Hiya, it's fine. Hiya, meaning a sadaqah. No problem. There's no problem. Ni'imma, he. It is fine. That's good. Wa in, but here, wa means and, but it also means but. But in, if, tukhfu, but if you hide, from the word khafi, kha, fa, ya, in tukhfuha, if you conceal it, the sadaqah, wa tu'tu, and you give ha, it, the sadaqah, al-fuqara, you give it to the poor, al-fuqara, fahuwa, then it, khayru, is better, lakum, for you. Meaning it's better to conceal it. You can announce it, no problem. As long as you're not doing so to worship or to show off or to have people look at you, whatever the case. But if you say, yeah, I gave sadaqah last week, no problem. But in tukhfuha wa tu'tuha al-fuqara fahuwa khayru lakum. But it's better for you if you were to hide it. Wa yukaffiru. Yukaffir, with the shadda here, yukaffir, meaning the word, what's the word we make? Kafara. Man. When we do something wrong, we pay a kafara. Begins with EX. What is it? Give me a second, man. SubhanAllah. An expiation, right? Well, you kaffir. Here he expiates ankum, from you. Jazakallah khairan. He expiates from you. Min sayyiatikum, from your sayyiat. Sayyiatikum, your evil deeds. Yukaffir ankum. He's going to wipe out some of your deeds and some of your evil deeds because of this sadaqah that you hid. Wallahu, and Allah, bima ta'maluna khabir. And Allah is with what you do khabir, well aware. Laysa, it's a negation. Alayka, alayka, upon you. Laysa alayka, it's not upon you. Hudahum, their guidance is not upon you. Hudahum, their guidance is not upon you. Walakin Allah, but however, Allah, yahdi, he guides, man yasha, he guides whom he wills. Wama tunfiqu, and whatever you spend. Wama tunfiqu, whatever you spend. Min khair, of good, of wealth. Fali anfusikum. Fa, then, li, it's for anfusikum, it's for yourselves. You're not helping Allah, right? You're helping yourself by giving. And you're not helping a poor person necessarily, because Allah can give it to him from anybody, but he chose you to help you. Wama tunfiquna, and what? Wama, a negation, not and what you, and ma wama tunfiquna, and you do not spend illa, except ibtigha'a, seeking wajhillah, the face of Allah. وَمَا تُنْفِقُوا, and whatever you do spend, min khair, of wealth or of good, yuwaffa, yuwaffa, coming from wa'fa, to fulfill, yuwaffa, it will be repaid, it will be fulfilled to you, ilaykum, to you, it will be repaid in full to you. Wa antum, and you are not, la, you will not be, tuzlamun, you will not be wronged. Not tazlimun, you do wrong, but tuzlamun, you will not be wronged. Whatever you do, you will be repaid. Yuwaffa ilaykum, it will be repaid to you in full or more. Wa antum la tuzlamun, and you will not be wronged. Lil fuqara, for the poor, alladhina, those who, uhsiru, they are wrapped up, they are confined, fi sabilillah, in the way of Allah. La yastati'una, yastati'una, they are able. La yastati'una, they are not able. Darban fil ard, they're not allowed, they are not able to strike. Darban fil ard, when you're like your feet strike the pavement, right? They are not able to move around in the earth. Yahsabuhum al-jahil, the ignorant person, yahsabuhum, he thinks about them, he supposes about them, aghniya, he thinks that they're rich. Min ta'affufi, min ta'affuf, min, because of a ta'affuf. Here ta'affuf is because of being modest. He thinks they're rich, he just thinks they're modest. Ta'rifuhum, you know them. Ta'rifu, you know, hum, them, be, with, or by, sima, sima, a mark, simahum, their marks. You know them by their mark, by their sign. La yas'aluna, la, negation, yas'aluna, they do not ask, they do not beg. An-nas, they do not beg the people. Ilhafan, ilhafan here says with importunity. Let's find a better word here. Let's improve our vocabulary by learning this word, importunity. But also, we can find a word that maybe we use a little better. Ilhaf. Importunity. They do not ask by being obtrusive and being a bother, basically. Being a bother. وَمَا تُنْفِقُوا, and whatever you spend, min khair, from good, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, then indeed Allah, bihi alim, is all aware of it. الَّذِينَ, those who, yunfiquna, they spend, amwalahum, their wealth, bil-layl, at nighttime, وَالنَّهَار, and in the daytime, sirran, secretly, وَعَلَانِيَةً, and openly. Secretly and openly. فَلَهُمْ, then for them, ajruhum, is their reward. Inda, with Rabbihim, their Lord. وَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ, and there will be no khawf, no fear upon them in the future. They won't worry about what's going to happen in the future. وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ, and they will not grieve. They will not have any huzn. وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ, nor will they grieve about what happened in the past. طيب, we're going to stop here, inshallah. tomorrow, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, we will finish Surah Al-Baqarah and reach Ali Imran, inshallah. Tomorrow we'll cover the longest ayat in the Quran, Ayat ad-Dain, the ayat of debt, regarding debt. Any questions? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.